If someone had told me that the man I married for 12 good years was already a dead man, I would never have believed it. But this is my story. My name is Oma. Let me take you back to where everything began. Many years ago, I was just a small young girl living with my auntie in Lagos. Life was tough. Life showed me the bitter side of survival. My auntie treated me badly, and even her husband tried to force himself on me. When his plans failed, he accused me of stealing his money. That night, my auntie beat me, insulted me, and chased me out of the house. I will never forget it. I begged her. I cried. I pleaded. But she still pushed me out into the cold Lagos night. With nowhere to go, I wandered the streets. My parents had died 2 years earlier. That was why I came to Lagos to stay with my auntie in the first place. To survive, I did anything my hands found to do. I sold pure water, I hawked, I carried goods, anything that could bring money. I didn't go to school, but I understood enough to know when someone insulted me. 5 years passed like that, and somehow, I grew into a young, beautiful woman with a strong spirit. I managed to gather small money and rent one small room in Lagos. Every night, I whispered to myself, "One day, everything will be all right." One faithful day, I met him, the man who would change my life forever. His name was Emeka. He was kind. He was every woman's dream, handsome, elegant, calm, soft-spoken. He had money, but more than that, he had a heart of gold. If someone had told me then that this same man was no longer among the living, I would have slapped them. His smile alone could melt your anger. His voice, charming. His presence, comforting. Before I knew it, my life changed. We got married and had 4 beautiful children. We were happy. My family was perfect. At least that's what I believed. Everything remained peaceful until one day in my son's school. His teacher asked the children to write about their hometown and their father's village. My son came home confused. "Mommy, what is Daddy's village?" When he asked me, shame washed over me. How could I be married for years and not know my husband's village? Each time I asked Emeka about his family, he always said, "I am the only one left. I don't want to go back there." After some time, I stopped asking. But because of my son, I started disturbing him again. I begged him for almost 2 years before he finally agreed to take us to his hometown. During Christmas season, he told me to prepare. We were traveling. The children were excited. I was excited too. Little did I know that life was about to give me the greatest shock of my existence. On our way to the village, we got halfway when Emeka stopped the car. He said he needed to buy something and told me the exact direction to his compound. So I carried the children and continued as he instructed. But when I reached the compound, everyone was surprised. They looked confused, even scared. They asked, "Madam, who are you looking for?" I said, "I came with my husband, Emeka." Immediately, their faces changed. They brought out a framed picture, and it was him. My husband, they said, "This man died 20 years ago on his way to Lagos." I froze. My mouth went dry. I could not breathe. I screamed. I cried like my soul wanted to leave my body. How could my husband be dead? Which Emeka did I marry? Who was the man sleeping beside me for 12 years? Who fathered my 4 children? That day broke me into pieces. After 2 weeks, his family took me and the children to their native doctor for cleansing. They said if the spirit truly meant us harm, we would not be alive. But the cleansing was peaceful. And surprisingly, his family accepted us with love. They treated my children like gold. They said, "If his spirit chose you, then you are one of us." When I returned to Lagos with my children, something strange happened. I found documents, company papers, property papers, signed in my name. My husband, or whatever he was, had prepared everything for us. Every night, I whisper into the empty air, "Wherever you are, Emeka, I will always miss you." Sometimes, I feel his presence beside me. Sometimes, I hear footsteps in the corridor. And sometimes, the children say they see him in their dreams, smiling. Maybe he wasn't alive. Maybe he wasn't dead. But one thing is certain, he loved us. And he protected us until the very end. This is my story. Thank you for joining me on Ifekiri Whispers. Stories like this remind us that life has mysteries far beyond our imagination. If this touched you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until we meet again, stay blessed.